Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pro Boxing Fans. I'm joined by Zak Chelli. How are you, my friend?
Great, mate. Not too bad. How are yourself?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Very well. So, how are you? How are you after your fight with Zak Cullen? A couple of weeks have passed now.
Yeah.
The dust has firmly settled. How are you feeling?
I was back in the gym straight after next week. Back in sparring, already on a couple of sparring sessions. So hopefully, I'll have some good news for my next fight. Hopefully in October. So back in training, back in sparring, full-time
Yeah.
thing.
So it was given a draw. The fight with Zak Cullen. I had you winning quite widely on my scorecard. I thought you did really well.
Yeah,
I
I'm
thought you
sure.
looked nice out there. We've seen some interviews. We know what you think. What's your mindset on it now? Are you feeling aggrieved? How do you deal with being robbed? How do you deal with that?
But truth is, just on the record, it shows as a draw. But the public know that I won that fight. I know I won that fight. So honestly, I feel like I won. So this is just a shame it's on my record. That's it. But the people know I won.
Yeah. And away from the scoring, how was the experience fighting on the Matchroom fight camp? It looked unbelievable.
Yeah, it was great. The hotel was nice. Ordered my meals to my room straight away. Nice big hotel room.
Yeah.
Beautiful showers, beautiful gym facilities. Nice people. Matchroom, very friendly people. It was great. It was very hospital.
Yeah, just the result that didn't quite go your way. So you have linked up with a new promoter, I believe, in our Siesta Boxing Promotions. Tell us about that. That kind of came out of nowhere.
Well, I've known Al for many years. I've been sparring Loof. Maybe I think my first bout with him was 4 years ago or 3 years ago, and that's how I met Al.
Yeah.
And we've stayed in contact ever since. And ever since I became a free agent, I was okay. Al, you got anything? He did have a fight for me in the Cold Wars. But that obviously got cancelled, unfortunately. And then this popped up with Zak Cullen. I took it straight away. That's how we made it work, yeah.
Yeah.
And hopefully now he'll have something extra for me.
Brilliant, brilliant. So, and he's looking to get you out. There's rumours of Cold Wars 2 coming out soon. Is that what you're looking at, or is there there's Matchroom? I suppose you got options now.
Yeah, Matchroom. Hopefully, he's offer me another fight, or maybe a rematch. Maybe for rematch. If it's a rematch, I want it for a title, minimum English title. But if not, I'm sure there'll be other titles out there and other opponents to fight. I mean, I beat him, I believe, so I should be able to go something better. But if not, I think there's other things out there or planning for me in October.
Yeah. Do you need to get the rematch? Do you need to set the record straight? Is that important?
Well, there was a poll done on Al Siesta's page on Twitter and asking if people want to see the rematch or not, and I think 60% people said they don't want to see the rematch because I already won. They want to see me fight someone better, and I agree with that. But if the rematch does happen, I definitely want it for a title.
Okay, all right. So yeah, that would be fair enough. I suppose you're used to 10-round fights now, so it's time to get a title. You were talking there about being a free agent. So I'm looking at your record now. Within 9 fights, you've had quite an action-packed career already.
Exactly.
And you're only 22, which is crazy. You were with Frank Warren. There was a little bit of buzz about you. There was talks of you doing some bad things to George Groves, I believe. And yeah, so you were like this undefeated fighter. Then you fought Umar Sadiq. You had that big win, and then things and then you fought Cody Davis, and then you jumped up in weight. Tell me what happened there with that relationship.
Oh well, after Umar Sadiq, I did have a Southern Era fight, and I won the Southern Era title against Jimmy Smith. And then straight after that, I got the opportunity. Well, Frank Warren came to an opportunity for the British title eliminator, but he said it'd be at light heavyweight with Cody Davis, and because the chance was there before that opportunity, we took it. I obviously the weight, I was naturally a super middleweight. That's my natural weight, but I still managed to drop Cody Davis on round 2. And on the second round and drop him, and I believe on the day it was like cruiserweight. I still believe I won that fight. I believe I won the first 4 rounds and the last rounds. Maybe people say it was a close fight, and even if it went my way, no one really would have complained. But there's a lot of politics behind that fight. Joe Kazagi was there. His manager was sitting right next to Frank Warren's son. Things happen like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So from there, you were disappointed with
I was
with
disappointed, and yeah, and then obviously from then after that I moved on. I said, listen, I'm back at super middleweight. I want to fight for the English title. I'm mandatory for it. And Jamal Dux was meant to fight me. I had it in November, and
oh
I
wow,
waited and
okay.
waited with them, and they said, okay, we'll put it in February. They never put it in February, and then April came, still never put it. So I was like, enough's enough. You're making me wait, wasting my career. I've only had 8 fights with them in the past 4 years or 3 years, and that's not enough. I wanted a way more.
Not
So I
at
was like, it's
your
time
age,
to move on,
no.
time to find something better. And you know what? Opportunity has come, and now I fought on Matchroom show, so I'm really grateful I did that.
Yeah, and a good performance as well. It's probably the biggest show easily since Project Restart. So obviously the moving up in weight, you thought that was bad advice. Well, obviously it was bad advice from them, from an advisory perspective.
Well, yeah, obviously my super middleweight is my natural weight. I took the fight. I still believe I nicked it. I had the fight. I won it. But we learn, and we're back at super middleweight, at the best super middleweight in Great Britain, as people say,
Yeah,
and we're
okay,
gonna
brilliant,
conquer that division.
brilliant, mate. So what we got? What's making you lick your lips in the super middleweight division on a sort of national level at the moment? There's some good lads
Oh,
about.
national. Well, I could talk about international level. I saw Umar
Yeah.
Sadiq this week fought for the WBA gold against
Yes.
Chudinov, was it?
Yeah, Fedor Chudinov. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? Umar Sadiq showed that he was world level, and I believe I could have beat Chudinov on the night easily,
Yeah.
because it looked like he was barely moving, barely just getting hit. And I like to hit. I can hit a moving target. So imagine the target doesn't even move. I could have stopped him. I believe my punches would hurt him.
Yeah. So obviously with your promoters' Russian connections, that can
You never
be.
know. That could happen. Maybe in the
Oh,
possible future. Yeah, maybe next year sometime.
maybe. Oh, fantastic. So but options are plenty at the moment, and you've got your. When are you hoping for fight news for the Chelli fans?
Oh well, tell them to keep their eyes peeled. Some news will be coming out next 2 weeks. October, I'll be definitely fighting, God willing.
Yeah. And so I've sort of followed you from afar over the last sort of few years, since, like most people have. What's your so is it right in thinking your dad is your trainer now? Because were
Yeah,
you
no,
doing some work at
my
John
dad.
Edwards or something?
Oh, that was just because I went to university in Surrey, so I had to use a gym, which was
Oh, you were
filthy
just
cheap.
using the gym.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But my dad's been my full trainer since my amateur days, and now it's because he's always had a pro license. Now he's in my corner. You see him, but he was also in my corner my last couple of fights in amateurs because he managed
Yeah.
to get the license as well.
Yeah. Okay. So you're happy with that? Well, brilliant, mate. I didn't know if there was anything else you wanted to add
Well, I
on.
like to thank my sponsors at the moment, my mother and my
Yeah.
father, so I like to thank them. But if any sponsorship wants to come my way, feel free to contact me on my Instagram, Zak Chelli, Twitter, Zak Chelli, or Facebook, Zak Chelli.
All right, mate. Brilliant. Well, thanks so much for talking to us. It's been a
Thank you very
pleasure.
much.